Hi, welcome to Bedroom Brainiacs. We're here to get naughty and nerdy with adult sex education online. I'm Dr. Kat Dukes, practice owner for the Center for Connection and Desire and our adult sex education series, Bedroom Brainiacs. In this video today, we're going to learn about and talk about sexual fantasy, what it is and what's common and maybe what's not. So what is sexual fantasy? So sexual fantasy is any thought, story, image, or movie in your head that turns you on. Maybe it may be very brief or just a picture. It might be a chapters long odyssey that is in your head. You might have a wonderful sexy library of sexual fantasies. It could be brand new, inspired by the new sexy neighbor that just moved in, or it may be something you've been fantasizing about for a very long time, maybe since you were young. Many people worry that their sexual fantasies are like bad or weird or wrong. I remember a great talk at a sex therapy conference from many years ago. There were these researchers from the United Kingdom that came and they talked about, they had done this big research study on sexual fantasy, and I really do forget what the results of the main part of their work were, but one thing that stood out for me that they said is, what we found was our research participants would rather tell us the worst crime they ever committed than tell us what actually turns them on. And that really stuck with me. And what that illustrates for a lot of us is that many people feel very uncomfortable or bad or ashamed of their sexual fantasies. So let's talk a little bit about what's normal. First of all, your sexual fantasies are not meant to be boring. I joke around that nobody fantasizes about a newly married couple having sex on the beach. That might be not very exciting for most people. Who knows? What sexual fantasies are meant to do is to stimulate you. So sexual fantasies are your thoughts or images that make you go like, right? They're ones that might feel a little bit naughty or feel a little bit to be like not allowed or illicit. So let's talk about some of the most common fantasy categories that are out there. Justin Lehmiller, in his book, Tell Me What You Want, did a large research study on sexual fantasy, and this is what he found as the most common categories in order of sexual fantasy. So number one most common sexual fantasy category is multi-partner sex, so sex with more than one person at a time. The second most common category is power and control. So that can be power and control dynamics, like in a kink or a dom-sub kind of psychological way, or a role play where there's different power and control. That power and control could also be physical in the way of restraints or holding somebody in a certain way. The third most common is novelty or adventure. So things that are brand new or novel to you are going to be maybe more exciting than what you do regularly. The next one is partner sharing or non-monogamy, and that can be especially exciting if that's not part of your relationship structure or your world at this time. Another one is passion and romance, and so having that, and that's why romance novels are also very, very popular, right? So passion and romance is another huge area. Last one is erotic flexibility, and this could be gender exploration, gender bending for yourself as a character in your fantasy or for someone else, or erotic flexibility around sexual orientation. Let's say if you are having sex with partners of a different gender than you ever have before. So we're here to let you know that anything from here to here is perfectly okay and perfectly normal. And something else I always like to tell my clients is that your sexual fantasies probably will not match your socio-political beliefs. It is absolutely okay if your sexual fantasies are not feminist. Anything from here to here you can enjoy. It's just for you. Have a great time.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please stay in touch with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, following us on social media, and absolutely please comment below and let us know if you have any suggestions for future topics. We would love to hear from you.